Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Bart.
And welcome back. Hope everyone had a nice, relaxing, restful Memorial Day weekend. We had pretty nice weather for most of it.
Yeah, most of it was pretty nice. My family, we went up to Traverse City for a couple nights. Quick little getaway. And this is the vacation that we take our dogs with us. Every year they get to go on one vacation.
Was there an incident in the car?
There was an incident. There were so many incidents, Bart. So Tawny, bless her little soul, she decided to do diarrhea in the car about 45 minutes from the house. And then when we got to the house, somehow the dogs locked themselves in the car. Thank God the back window was down a little bit. So you know how I opened it?
No.
I went into this house, or into this garage, and it had all this stuff. And I grabbed, are you familiar with boating? So there's this little pole that you can, you reach out onto the, when
Has a
you're,
little hook on it?
a little hook.
Loop?
It's not a fishing pole, Bart. Yeah, to pull yourself onto the dock. Anyways, I reached that across, pried them open, and then we had our little vacation.
How did the dogs lock themselves in the car?
Well, my keys were in it,
Oh.
and it was running, and someone wasn't supposed to get out of the car, but they did get out of the car, and they stepped on the lock, and then lock.
Wow.
Yeah.
They could have driven off.
They could have. Yeah, they could have put it in neutral. So it was very relaxing.
Well, we had a number of community activities over the weekend, and they continue today. 55 degrees right now. We have a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Maybe even a thunderstorm could pop up after 2 p.m. where the Selby track meet, track and field classic, happens this afternoon at Withington Stadium at Jackson High, starting at 4:30.
Yeah, let's take a look outside, see what it looks like now. Might be a little pop-up shower. I expect everything to be done by the time the event takes place, and I'm excited to call this. Ted Ludlow is on the call with me, and thanks to our sponsors, Greener Solutions, Summit Heights Dental Care, and IST for helping us bring you the Selby meet.
Very nice.
Yes, thank you very much.
The Orange Barrel season is officially underway after taking a break for the holiday weekend. Orange Barrels are out, and on I-94 West, Deering Road Bridge is closed, along with all 4 exit and entrance ramps to I-94 starting today, and that'll be all summer long.
And this is Build Back Better,
Yeah.
that bridge work. Build Back Better
Build.
Bridge. I've been watching the crews tear down these bridges and build them back. Quite the engineering feat that takes quite a long time. So I imagine the bridges over the state of the state will be being worked on for the next 35 years.
And over the summer, as they put in a new bridge, they'll also be constructing new roundabouts for the on and off ramps, Deering Road and I-94.
Yeah, I think people are starting to not complain about them as much because the folks that do complain about them are now in the minority.
Plus, you see how beautiful everything is once it's done.
It works. You don't have to stop at a stop sign or a light. You know, the average car on the road is how old do you think?
3 years.
No. It's the oldest it's ever been. 12.6 years,
Really?
the average car in the United States is. A lot of that is because, of course, the cost of new vehicles are very, very expensive. But don't you think cars are lasting longer? That's what I think's happening. I think cars are lasting longer, and then people just aren't buying them.
Maybe.
So, I don't know. They are expensive.
The rust gets them first.
It depends what type of car. Yeah, some are more rust prone than others. I saw a LeBaron yesterday, though, a Chrysler LeBaron.
I saw one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw one, and these cars didn't get enough credit. I want one so bad.
Is that the car John Voight had?
John Voight had the traditional dark with gold trim, but I want one. There was one in the parade yesterday, Brandon, and it was looking good.
Yeah, the Spring Arbor Memorial Day Parade, beautiful parade. They had a LeBaron Mint. They had also one of my favorite cars, the Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, and that thing was very nice.
Your brother Joe and your nephew James were there. Boy, the Arbor Church, they do a really cool
Are
thing.
you kidding me? There was a dunk tank going.
Yeah.
There was all kinds of stuff. Spring Arbor does a fantastic job. This was one of the, I said, that's our actual sheriff riding that horse, you guys. I don't know if that's tradition, but that's pretty cool.
Could be a new tradition.
New tradition. And our Rose Queen got her parade.
Yeah, she won't be in the Rose Parade.
Yeah, that is really a sad deal, if you ask me. I don't know. I'm not working on it, so I don't know the details. But yeah, it's sad that something like that went away, at least for this year. But yeah, that Memorial Day parade at Spring Arbor, they know how to do it. They did a great job. So take notes, folks.
Yeah, I think one of the things, if the Rose Parade comes back, and I think it will.
It will for sure.
We need people.
Yeah.
I think it'll go back to one of its previous routes because the 2-block Michigan Avenue Rose Parade was a bust.
Yeah, you gotta rip it back down Greenwood, and you have to end at Ella Sharp.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything wrong with that. Of course,
That was the original. The original Rose Parade route was from the fairgrounds out Greenwood to Sharp Park. That was the very first.
If we start working on it now, we can have the best Rose Parade in the history of our town. Guess what's open? Mini golf, putt-putt. Did you know that? The mini golf is back
Mini golf
open.
is back, and so is ice cream back at the Galley in Napoleon.
Everything's back, yeah. Mini golf back at Sharp Park. Brandon, I'd like to challenge you and your son to a skins game, 18-hole skins game, maybe on a weekend.
Bring it, yeah.
Let's do this. $7 a person. Groups of 5 or more, they lower the price to $5 per person. How cool is that? It's open 7 days a week.
Yeah, and all new water features.
Yes.
So
Hey, a lot coming up. There's so much coming up. June is ridiculous. But the Art, Beer, and Wine Festival, I believe this is the 18th or 19th annual.
could be.
I think it's the 19th annual Art, Beer, Wine. It is June 8th from 2 to 7. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. We've had Kyle Lichty on, the event, what would you call him, coordinator, planner extraordinaire. There's going to be live music, art, beer, wine, and just a great, great event. And they are looking for volunteers, so you can sign up to volunteer and work this great event here in Jackson.
This summer is started, and everyone's been saying the Memorial Day weekend is the unofficial start of summer. It's just the start of summer. Let's just say that. And instead of saying X, formerly known as Twitter, let's just say X.
Yeah, we need to just start saying
Stop
X.
saying formerly known as Twitter.
You know, you
We're not
mentioned
that
Memorial
stupid.
Day. I did see some people wearing white. So it's like the Memorial Day to Labor Day.
summer.
Yeah, white. I saw some white pants this morning.
The National Council of Hot Dogs and Sausages, it's a real thing. They're starting summer, and they've announced some interesting hot dog statistics. How many hot dogs do you think Americans consume every year?
God, I don't know. 800 million.
7 billion with a B.
What did I say? 800 million?
Yeah, 7
That's
billion.
2.5 hot dogs a person.
On July 4th alone, 150 million. And guess
Really?
which city spends the most?
On hot dogs?
Yeah,
Detroit.
New York. And
Oh,
the people in New York,
stupid.
they eat what I call dirty water dogs.
Yeah, but the water, and that's what makes the pizza so good there too, is the water.
And the top toppings, what do you think's number one?
I think mustard's
Mustard,
number
yeah.
one, Bart. I like a little mustard and onion. I'm actually not doing hot dogs right now.
No?
No, I'm not. I'm not doing
Well,
hot
it's
dogs.
hot dog
Someone
season.
sent me a video of how they were made recently, and I can't.
You can go to Hillsdale and watch them made through the glass, the Eckridge plant.
Oh,
They
really?
still have that down there?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
The 2024 Mackinac Policy Conference kicks off today, so business leaders, I bet Garrick Rochow is up there.
Up at the Grand Hotel.
The Grand. Yeah, they talk for 3 days and get nothing done.
Yeah, and then they go home. Hey, the Grass Lake Farmers Market is tomorrow night. Every Wednesday, Grass Lake has their farmers market, and then every other Wednesday they have music in the park. So check that out. Every Wednesday, May through September, at the Grass Lake Farmers Market.
We had a number of historical marker unveilings and dedications over the weekend. The Cascades received an historical marker on Friday night. There's Kyle Lewis, Parks Director, and it was a nice ceremony. Linda Haas, one of the historians, I think she's our town historian.
She is
actually.
the town historian, and she's fantastic at it.
Yes, and that young lady pulling the cloth off is a granddaughter of Captain Sparks.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Also, the Jackson County Poor Farm Cemetery got a historic marker from the state. The
I
big
did. I
green
saw that
one.
last week. A big one.
Yeah. And
Big
the
one.
Nottawasepi Trail in Napoleon yesterday afternoon got one. So they're all over. They're cropping up like weeds. But thanks to the Jackson County, Michigan Historical Society for honoring our history. A big day yesterday. We had parades, about 8 of them in Jackson County.
Yeah, it was an awesome day.
Yeah. The Memorial Day Parade in Jackson, run by the Jackson County Veterans Council,
Now, was this Sunday?
Monday.
Monday. So this was Monday morning?
Monday morning.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cloudy, a little rain early,
Mm-hmm.
but the parade down Greenwood Parade,
Greenwood.
ended with a ceremony at Mount Evergreen Cemetery, and the mayor, Daniel Mahoney, presiding as the laying of the wreaths took place. All the area veterans groups, councils, Boy Scouts, and more honoring our nation's dead.
Yeah, I think it's important to really pay attention to a lot of these retired military groups as, of course, members start to pass away. Unfortunately, some of the groups, Vietnam veterans, very small group at this point. Make sure you take time out of your day to thank these men and women.
Yeah. Yesterday, the Young People of Purpose Garden and the folks that have been maintaining that garden and historical area had a ceremony honoring our community's African American veterans. And it was a great ceremony as an artist had created beautiful portraits of some of our community's war dead, and a nice turnout thanks to Diane Washington and all of her YPOP folks putting on this great event.
Yeah, and thanks to you for stopping out. Great photos.
Yeah, that actually was our newest
Madison.
photographer, Madison.
Does she have a birthday?
A birthday?
Does she have a birthday today? I don't know. Madison View?
Madison View.
Oh, yeah, she
Yeah.
did a great job.
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
Did a
welcome
great job.
Madison View to the JTV team, by the way.
More than a dozen photo galleries from this past weekend online at jtv.tv. Check out all the goings on in Jackson in the ORS photo galleries.
It's time for Love Living in Jackson, presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, including Lloyd Herndon. And this week, we are talking about the Jackson YMCA Summer Camp. Memories are made at Summer Day Camp, and you can register at jacksonymca.org. Someone asked me yesterday, hey, what are you guys going to do with your kids
Summer
this
camp.
summer? I don't know. Better start thinking about it. But yeah, it is going to be here quick, thanks to Heather and the entire Howard Hanna Real Estate team.
Couple of travel notes. On Friday, the TSA set a new record for most travelers screened in a single day ever.
Really?
Friday, the busiest day in our history in air travel.
Where do people fly, though, on Memorial Day weekend?
I don't
Why are you
know.
flying anywhere?
I don't
Why
know.
don't you just go 4 hours away like everyone else does?
I don't know.
Okay. I didn't know that many people flew for a 3-day weekend.
That's weird.
It seems crazy to me.
Stop it.
Yeah,
There's
wait till
too many.
Thanksgiving.
And in Australia, a plane was forced to turn around mid-flight
Oh, I heard about this.
after a naked man ran down the aisle before being tackled by another passenger.
That's right.
You just can't have nice things.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's going to a Lugnuts game tomorrow with a school trip.
Oh, field
Guess
trip.
what, though? The place is cashless, so what am I supposed to do? Give her a credit card or cash? I don't know. We'll talk about that later, I guess.
Yeah, I guess the school should hand out debit cards.
Yeah, no, they should. No, we'll figure that out.
This is for you.
Okay.
Yeah, a new study is out. Bragging about how busy you are makes people think you're an idiot.
I don't do that.
That's a new study, according to the University
I
of
think people are
Georgia
an
Terry
idiot.
College of Business. People who frequently complain about their stressful work lives are seen as less.
I don't complain, so this isn't for me. But if someone says, "How are you? How's things?" My typical response is busy.
Oh.
It's the same. It means the same thing as good.
People
How are you
do
doing?
that.
Good.
It's,
Busy.
I think when people do that, they're insulting other people.
Like their time.
oh,
is-
I'm so busy, you aren't. I'm
No.
swamped. Those people, oh, I'm so swamped. It's like,
I'm busy, but not too busy for this.
I'm busy.
So.
Over the weekend, our community was saddened with the off-duty death of a sheriff's deputy. Sheriff Gary Schutte reporting that Deputy Christopher Davis was tragically killed off-duty in a vehicle accident in Grass Lake. And today, the family is receiving support from the community. There will be a GoFundMe that will be established by Friends of the Family today. And over the weekend, a meal GoFundMe.
Yeah, meal train has been
Meal
set
train
up
started.
for the family. So thoughts, of course, go out to the family. Of course, hate even saying thoughts and prayers, right?
Yeah.
Just tragedy. I know all of the department is hurting too. So if you have an opportunity, make sure you contribute or thank the officers for sure.
What's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with, I call her Miss JPS,
Oh,
Christy Dillon, joining us right after this break.